Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, as you can already see, I have a very special guest, Shrinkhala, Miss Nepal 2018, and everyone's favorite, of course. Thank you for coming. I'm really glad to have you here.
Thank you for inviting. I've always wanted to have my makeup done by you, so it's an honor.
So in today's video, we will be using this palette from Glambisk in collaboration with Shrinkhala. And 100% of your profit will
be donated to my charity, which will directly go to the education and well-being of the Chepan kids in Mokwanpur, the community that I'm working in.
That's so good to me.
Thank you.
That's amazing. You've been doing amazing work.
Thank you, and you've been making us proud internationally, and I love seeing your work.
Okay, so without further delay, let's get started. So I'm moisturizing your face with this product from Clinique. So how do you take care of your skin normally?
Normally I make sure that my skin is clean before I go to bed. That's the first priority. And then I put on serum, night cream, under eye cream, lip balm.
Wow, that's nice.
But past few weeks have been really busy with traveling and everything. I haven't taken much care of my skin. I hope you don't notice while doing my makeup, but usually I do take good care.
It's nice. It's already nice.
It's okay. I haven't slept well, so sorry.
But I can't really see that on your face.
The dark circles, man, it's so visible right now.
Do you see dark circles though?
I think the lights are really good.
Yeah.
It's deceiving.
So I'm applying this eye cream from Lancome before I do eyes. Whenever I do makeup, I start like fallouts with that. It's always good to wipe it off and then start the base. I'm gonna do a base first with this concealer from MAC.
I'm not very good at eye makeup, and I like to just use like 2 colors or max 3 colors. So I just went by and researched like what are the most used colors. Especially for beginners, and I try to make it as versatile as possible. Put in some glitter, some shiny shades.
Yeah, I like the glitter.
Yeah, and the mattes are also really good. It's long lasting. I hope you really like it.
Now the fun part is here. Well, let me. I like the pigment. Okay, I like the pigment. It's really nice. Okay, now I'm gonna use the second color. I'm using this color. So during the shoots, do you take your own foundations, makeup, or okay, you just leave it for like makeup artists up?
It depends. If I know the makeup artist is, and if I trust the makeup artist, I don't take my foundation, but if it's someone new, then I make sure that the base is mine, but I trust them with
base and mascara, I think.
Yeah? I'll add on that obviously.
Because you never know and if it comes to you.
Yeah. I recently had a terrible eye infection. I lost like half of my eyelashes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
don't worry, it's always gonna grow back though.
No, I'm not worried. It's alright. I think it has own cycle, okay?
Yeah.
Every year it falls off and I'm like, it's on you, and then it comes back again. So it's alright.
So I'm going back to this color again.
How's it like traveling back and forth? Nepal, ferry, Mumbai, ferry all around the globe. How does it feel? Like, do you miss home?
I do, but when I miss home, I always come back. I'm really happy, like back-to-back travel and it's so fun because that's the life I've always wished for, to travel back-to-back and all. It's hectic, which is still okay.
How's Mumbai? How's it different from Kathmandu? Like
especially weather, really nice. So I get to work with different faces, different people, different photographers, and it's really different experience. I love it there.
So what gave you the final push to just pack up and go to a completely new environment, a new country, new industry? What really pushed you to do that?
I think I wanted to grow because I was doing bridal makeup or which I never never enjoyed the navanun, but then back to back ma it was too much for me. So then I was doing classes and I was working with few celebrities as well, and to place it in a grow and it was just there.
I can understand.
And especially I was like, I have to grow now, I have to try different things. And
what next one?
Yeah, what's next one? And I just packed my bag, sabbai shut down gare, and I left. Left.
That's scary, you know.
Yeah,
because,
scary.
Yeah. When especially when you're doing really well.
Yeah,
yeah. So pack up and leave. It's a big risk, but you took your risk and here you are. So
started from the bottom.
Now we're here. Are you the most followed makeup artist in Nepal? I think you are.
Am I?
I think so. I don't know. I just made a guess. Plan to get out your own makeup line, or if you would, what would you start with?
I have a lot of plans. First, I want to establish myself. I established myself in Mumbai, and I want to try different places now. I'm moving out of Mumbai again.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm planning for further places away.
Qatar, Europe, Paris, Milan. That's exciting.
So I want to establish myself first, and then in 3-4 years, I'll start my company, my brand. So I think I'm gonna do the whole Subway course.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah. So did you choose the color Subway?
I did. I think we went through, I think, 2 other palettes before we landed up on this one. I was so busy that I didn't really get a lot of time to, plan everything. But I just researched, and they helped me a lot. The team from Glambesk. To help me put it all together, and they gave me their own feedbacks, so we all worked it out together. But initially this was my idea, to use the colors that I usually
I love
like.
colors.
Nothing like drastic, nothing neon, or
keeping it simple.
Yeah, but then also wanted it to be versatile, so we tried our best to give you the overall package. Let's see.
Oh, I love the pigment. I love this shade right here.
Thank you.
It's really nice.
I'm not an expert, but I'm really happy with how it turned out to be.
Yeah, your colors are and the pigment is really nice.
Especially for me, because I don't like to go with a lot of colors, so I use like two colors and I'm done. So it's alright.
So did you choose the design of the palette?
I did. I was just back from Tokyo, and then I was not over the cherry blossoms. Ooh. So I just thought that I would keep it as an inspiration, because it has most of the colors that I like, the browns, the pinks. So yeah, I just went with the cherry blossom. The
palette looks really happy.
I wanted it to be happy and bright, I wanted people to pick it up at least when they're at the store.
So, कता available छ यो चाहिँ in Kathmandu?
Glambesk को चाहिँ भर्खर store setup भयो Labi Mall मा. It's not like a full-fledged store, but a pop-up kind of shop छ. I think it's in the first floor. So त्यहाँ पाउँछ, and then they do online delivery all over Nepal, and they have their own office in Uttar Dhoka, so you can get it there as well. But it's delivery all over Nepal, so you can just order online.
So before you said yes to the collaboration, what were expectation kasto थियो? Like what were you expecting from them, and what's the reality?
I don't know. I was really happy that it was a Nepali brand, and we were really pushing on good quality makeup. And I got to choose the colors, and I thought this would kind of be, something I could hand it down to my kids someday. Not hand it down, but at least like tell them that, listen, I had my own eyeshadow palette, and that's something really cool, I think. And we could also, I really wanted to find a way, a sustainable way for charity, and I thought this was a perfect way. I always get asked like what palette to use, what eyeshadow should I use, and I thought I could just put it up all together for people, especially beginners, because I relate to them more than others. So I thought if I could just give them a overall package of colors, then that would be really nice. So that's how it turned out, and
turned out to be perfect.
It's alright.
Then I'm using this eyeliner from Maybelline.
How long does it take for you to do your own everyday makeup?
Maximum 15 minutes.
Sachi?
Yeah.
That's quick. And your hair?
Hair चाहिँ खासै चाहिँ गर्दिनँ म. So मजाले गर्नु पर्यो भने चाहिँ if I have to curl and all of that, then it takes 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes.
That's quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's super quick. For me to do my hair, well, at least 45 minutes like so. Even the curls do not stay and then it's so messy.
So do you do your makeup and hair like every day this month when you're not shooting?
No.
I
skip it as much as possible. It's a lot of work.
Right?
Yeah.
The glam life compared to your you're like a nerd and you're more into studying and all of that. So what's the difference?
I don't know. I try to keep that side of me intact. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but during shoots and everything, you get all dolled up and everything. But on regular day basis, I think I use less makeup than I used to before. Somehow, I don't know. I like going makeup free, and it feels so much lighter that way. Especially after you're so used to having shoots and heavy makeup, the day without makeup feels like, I don't know, a vacation for your skin. So सकेसम्म चाहिँ makeup त्यति use गर्दिनँ, but then if you have events and everything,
you have to present yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off the fallout. So how do you remove your makeup after long day of shoot, or if you have full makeup on?
I use micellar water, and then I just rinse my face, whatever product that I'm using, and that's it, I think. Sometimes if I have energy and time, I do a bit of cleansing. That's it. And I use facial mask if I have time again.
Oh, you do that. That's nice. So I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow as a base after the moisturizer. So what foundation do you use?
I have a few. It's funny, you know, I try to use BB cream as much as possible. As a makeup artist, you might like, what?
Wow.
But it's so much easier. I like putting things with my own hands because it feels so much cleaner than everything else. Otherwise, if I do use, I have this Smashbox one for an everyday pieces, and then what's that brand? Forgot. Not Elizabeth Arden. What's the other brand? I always get confused. Orko ke brand sorry. Blue color ko sa ni. I don't use it often. I don't even remember what's in the packaging. It's a good brand, but I don't remember what it is.
Blue color ko?
Like it's a tube, and then the branding is blue. Ke hoti ho? Not Elizabeth Arden. Orko ke?
Estee Lauder?
Estee Lauder, yes. Okay. I don't use it often. I almost forgot the brand. Yes.
Blue color.
But I mostly use BB cream. I like the It Cosmetics one. It gives you good coverage and it's so much easier.
So I'm using Charlotte Tilbury and Dior. I'm mixing these two foundation to get a shade. I want to go as light as possible because skin already clears her, so I don't want to layer foundation.
What's your favorite foundation?
On me, I like Estee Lauder, but for models, I use Dior, and for clients, I like Estee Lauder. So long-lasting Estee Lauder. So when I use this product from Dior, so like you see my pictures or videos on Instagram and models, already clear skin, so I don't really layer foundation. It's lightly also. So yeah, Dior is one of the, I think, best name on them.
I hardly use foundation. I used to, but like once a month when use garden oily. So
but as long as you have like clear skin, it's not compulsory because if they have nice skin, I use the tinted moisturizer and a blusher, and yeah, it's done. Okay.
I don't like the creasing at the end of the day, which often comes along with the foundation.
Right?
I don't know if I'm not very good at makeup or something, but with the smile lines on, without the dikhna also, so I'd rather not.
Yeah. Or maybe when you do very thin layer, one layer matra laya bhane pani it's gonna look natural, ne? Yeah, we're done with the base. Let's
Really close with your mom.
very close. Nepal aako belama I try to spend as much.
time.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I have one sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't we see her on Instagram or in social media often?
She doesn't want me to post any of her
Hey.
pictures. She's a nerd as well. She's
Hey,
a
wow.
biomedical engineer.
Eh.
And yeah. Astin, she was in Nepal. She lives in New York.
Eh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
So she was in Nepal and I tried to post because my sister is here, let me post some pictures.
Oh.
I'm like, don't tag me, what will I do with your followers? I don't want your followers. So she's very out of social media.
You guys are like opposites, right?
Opposite, yeah, completely. And she's so into ekdam nerdy hunनुहुन्छ दिदी पनि.
Oh, Didi, oh, I
Yeah.
thought younger sister.
She's 4 years older than me, 3.5 years.
So you're the younger one.
Yeah, I'm the younger one. So do you have manager in Nepal or like you manage everything, Afi?
I have an assistant. She takes my calls and everything. Not a manager yet. I'm looking for someone. If interested, please DM.
Now you've been getting a lot of projects and like I see you everywhere. So how do you like manage time or like how's the experience?
It's alright. I think the Miss Nepal year it really pushes you off your comfort zone, and you're so used to working under pressure and working with new people and dealing with things, and it really prepares you to go out into the world, right? So it wasn't very difficult for me to transition that way. It's alright. My assistant takes my calls and she filters it out. If something's interesting, she does the first round of talking and then yeah.
I'm gonna use blusher. Let's go liquid. So I'm using this blusher from Clinique.
I love cream blushers.
Yeah.
It looks so natural. People don't even realize that you have blusher on.
Especially winter. I'm gonna contour her nose. You don't really need a contour.
I think I do. I have a bit of a crooked nose. I think you'll realize.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever been offered like a role in Korean drama movie or
Not
something?
really.
You look like someone who could act, in the
Korean.
I don't know. I think you look like. I grew up watching a few Korean dramas, and you look like the pretty girls in the dramas. And Sunny.
Oh my god, I'm
No,
blushing.
seriously, I think a lot of people would agree.
That's so sweet of you. Nepal, I got few. But I was
Acting
not
is
interested.
not your thing.
Not my thing. I
Do
was
what
always
you're
into
best at.
arts and
That's
like
it.
makeup and all of that. So
You do like sketches and real
Yeah.
art. Yeah.
so now I'm gonna start mirror sketching. But let's say I used to paint a lot. So now time now I'm trying to make time for paintings, and a lot of time planning to do exhibitions as well.
Wow.
So let's see how it goes.
Makes sense, because you already had a sense of colors and
Yeah.
lights and shades and shadows. So I think you just
Right?
transformed it into the face. Right?
That's it. So I'm gonna use this palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Contour.
I think would be the look of 2020.
Now people are following natural trend on like eyebrows or like little bushy eyebrows. So I think it's gonna go down to very natural.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
Because we're so done with really done up eyebrows,
Right? Especially I hate that ombre eyebrows. The
Yeah,
like the Instagram brows, which I used to do few years back, but now not a fan. I like the bushy eyebrows. Like people, I comment once in Nepali, that's dumsi eyebrows. Ki eyebrow whenever I do soap eyebrows.
I love soap eyebrows.
Right? So whenever I do that, people are like, dumsi ko jasta eyebrow chai bhayena, and all of them. So I named it Dumsi Eyebrows. So yeah, we're gonna do Dumsi Eyebrows on you.
when I first started getting professional makeup in sunny shoots and everything, I used to feel so conscious, okay? Because the makeup artists get to see your skin up closely,
Right?
I feel like, oh, they're watching all my imperfections. They can see my scars and my dark circles. But somehow being in this field makes you even more confident, right? Okay?
Right?
People think that media when you become so much self-conscious and this kati makeup use garcha bhancha, but it was the opposite for me. I started becoming more confident somehow, and knowing that everybody has the same issues. Okay, nobody is perfect, but you can actually see it. You see the people you've been idolizing on social media, thinking, oh, they're so perfect, they have a perfect skin, but it's not the reality. Everybody has imperfections, and you just learn to accept it, Reza.
Yeah.
I remember my first shoot, it was way before Miss Nepal.
Yeah.
And
did you model as well?
I don't know if I can say I modeled, but I was there in like this little ad, and for 3 days I was petrified, and I used to go through YouTube to see if models have imperfections. I used to go to the BTS, where I can see them without makeup, and I used to see some with acne and everything. I'm like, wow, they have acne,
right.
Like I should not be scared, but I was petrified for 3 days at least, and when they took off the BB cream or whatever I had on, I was like, damn, they can see my skin, and I was so nervous and everything. But Aile says that I feel so silly, to think that way.
What was your first project after Miss Nepal?
After?
You won?
I don't really remember. I think the shoot started during the training. Training, there were 25 of us, so I didn't really get good makeup that way, because it's really difficult when you're working in groups and you don't get the best outcome that way, Nita. So the first project I really don't remember. It was always the 4 of us. Later it became 5, so 4 jana ki makeup bhairako hunthyo, so I can't remember which one. Do you remember your first ever professional assignment?
Yeah, I had the bridal netio. So I was booked by someone, and then I was so excited for that project, and I planned product. My sister lived in my dad and sister lived in States, and I ordered all the products, and it's ready. But she wedding like she cancelled.
Wow.
Me like 2 days before the wedding, and then I was really a little ego hurt by it, and then after I remember, and then after I started posting, because I had the products already, and I started doing a lot of makeups, and this post and I started getting calls like the booking ko lagi, bridal makeup ko lagi, and that's how it started.
Only after that you started posting on social media?
Before that, I remember Exana Boini, I'm still close with her. She's like my sister now. She was my first client. She asked me to do her makeup for prom or something. Event ko lagi thyo. I did her makeup. And then I started posting professionally. Post and then this thing happened. And after that, yeah, I started doing it.
Anyways, it was, I don't know, even if she cancelled, that pushed you to get products.
Yeah, I was and then after I started posting back to back, ego hurt and already, and I started doing more makeup. It was 6 years back, 5.5 years back, and I started doing more makeups, and I started posting social media, and then I started getting jobs. But my mom was always like, my sister is a biomedical engineer, right? She's into medical field. My mom always wanted me to be dentist or nurse to this side, so my mommy she was away from town for a month, and I did a lot of jobs back to back, and then so I got into makeup.
But so now I'm sure she's glad that you chose this
studio. And when she was back, and I already had studio, and then I was already making money, and she was like, what the hell is happening
in a month?
Yeah.
Damn.
In a month and a half, yeah. It was
that's quick. Was quick. But 6 years back, makeup was not the glamorous or the looked after, sought after profession. But I'd say all thanks to you guys, whoever started. It's like people push their own kids to
Yeah,
try makeup
right.
and learn makeup.
So मेरो क्लासमा पनि कतिजनाको पेरेन्ट्सहरू पुऱ्याउन आउनुहुन्छ कि सो मेरो छोरीलाई चाहिँ हेरिदिनु यताउता भनेर सो अब कोही कसैले कोही चिनेको हुन्छ अनि देखो के उहाँ मेरो साथीको छोरी छ उसलाई राम्ररी हेरिदिनु रे सी रियली वान्ट्स टु लर्न मेकअप अनि त्यो सुन्दाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो खुसी लाग्ने के अब कति त अझ नेपाली पेरेन्ट्सहरूलाई त अब मेकअप यो भन्ने त अझ थाहा छैन नि त त्यो जहिले पनि आफ्नो छोराछोरी डक्टर पढोस् इन्जिनियरिङमा जाओस् हुन्छ नि सबै त्यस्तोमा जाओस् भन्ने हुन्छ सो now it's getting there. So बुझ्न थालिसक्नु भएछ. But you didn't do your eyebrows, you say? Is it always like this?
I do sometimes pluck it off, but today I haven't. I do it myself.
Which is good. It's so scary, यहाँनिर त जहाँनिर पनि.
Yeah, I'm also scared that they might make it really thin or, you know, the shape might not look natural. So, I haven't done it, I know. But throughout Miss World, when I did my eyebrows, I used to line it myself and I pluck off the ones that I don't want there. And I cut the shape.
That's a really good name. That's a Dumsi. I really liked it. After so many people commented.
Dumsi is the one.
And I'm using this highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, liquid highlighter, which you turn that side up with. I'm going to use this palette from Dior Backstage. So we are done with the look. Let's see.
Damn, I love it. Oh my god, I love the colors. Magic hands.
Thank you.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but up close, Vinny, the makeup looks really natural and well blended. You know. Please come stay in Nepal.
I think I should. Now that we have beautiful faces like you, I think I might just move back.
This is really beautiful, honestly. Oh my god. I love that the foundation is really light and doesn't feel heavy at all on my skin.
I just did very, very light base because you already had ramro skin.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you for coming. It was lovely having you.
Likewise.
It was lovely working on your face. So we've worked for the first time. It was so good.
But you know, for the first time, Bunny, you knew my way. You knew your way around my face. So usually with different faces, it's different.
Yeah.
So I think you have that quality to understand someone's face and just customize the makeup accordingly. And the main problem that I see is सबैको फेसमा सेम मेकअप गर्न खोज्दाखेरि चाहिँ it looks kind of off नि त.
Off, yeah.
But I love this look.
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you.
So beautiful. I enjoyed this a lot. I hope you guys like this look and the video as well. And it was lovely having you again.
Ditto. Thank you so much for inviting and
thank you
thanks
for coming. Thank you for watching, guys. Please purchase this palette. This is available
in Glambusk.
And
go through the Instagram page. Just order it online. We'll deliver it to you all over Nepal. Yeah, it's a nice palette. I've been using it for long, and thanks for creating this look. And I love that it's quite daring for me. I'm really into natural tones, but you make this look good on me. So thank you.
Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.
Keep me where the stars are.